This is the Baofeng radio. You can buy this also in this Chinese shop. If you need emergency situation, you can always buy it here. Hi guys, this is Prometheus Bushcraft. We have just been in a piece of Asia, an Asian Chinese center, a shopping center, and we've bought several survival items like this Astrolux C8 lamp and this Baofeng UV5 hand radio. And I've started to think about China when I was shopping, and I realized that their prices are much better than in other places of Europe, and they've got wide selection of products as well. By the middle 21st century, many predictions say that China will be a world power, and it will take over the world leadership from America. And we should be very worried about Taiwan, because it's highly probable that China will act against Taiwan, and the global supply chain will be broken. I think that we should be prepared for that next Chinese century. So that's why I always tell you that you should prepare for the new world order. Baoji city is well known for their radios. And remember, if you look closely at this map, this is mainland China. It's not the eastern coast, this is mainland China. It also means that China is rising rapidly. There are more and more industrial centers even in mainland. Shanghai and Guangzhou, this eastern coastline of China, this is the most developed area of China. This is where the knives are made, for example. And also look at Wuhan, the city. Of course you know it from COVID-19 virus, but it's also the center of the Chinese automotive car industrial production center, because the Dongfeng car is made there, and Dongfeng is known for Chinese trucks also. And one more thing, remember, I tell this mainly for the Western viewers of our channel. Remember that China was in the 1950s a developing poor country, and look at the map. Many industrial centers you can find right now, and the chips in the cars, the chips in the watches, they are also made in China rapidly. And many Chinese companies, probably this Astrolux, also works for the Chinese military. We cannot be sure about that. So my final message to our Western viewers, that you should be very worried about this expansion of China. But one more thing to add for the Chinese viewers and for the other non-European, non-Western viewers, that China is based on a vision, the vision called Tianxia, which means that everything is under heaven. Everything should be in harmony. So I think that in the world we should acknowledge this harmony of China. We should cooperate with that. Just think about it for a moment. Here you can see China. We should remember that China is at least a 3,000 years old civilization, which has extensive borders and many conflicts as well. To the north, Russia. To the west, conflict with India. And it's surrounded by many former tributary states of Imperial China, like Vietnam and Thailand, and Japan is also threatening China. And the American Seventh Fleet is also in the region. If they occupy Taiwan and Taiwan proclaims independence, China will be encircled, and that will be a very dangerous situation for the whole world. And this area of East Asia, Singapore, and many predictions also say that the Chinese population is rising in this area. And in the future, it's highly probable that it will be Chinese inhabited. So these smaller Eastern Asian states are also threatened by Chinese power. And if we move to the northern borders of China, there are also some predictions that Siberia will be settled forcefully by Chinese settlers. So this whole region is highly threatened by geopolitical conflicts, which some of them will definitely happen in the 21st century. And it can completely change the global world order. So, and changes, we all know, they can be very dangerous. We should be prepared for that. Thank you for watching.